Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Mary, and today's video is going to be testing out a full face of Nudestix. I've already done my brows, my foundation, and my concealer, and I'm just going to jump into the Nudestix products now. I do have some new things. So I got, in this Sephora Welcome Back sale, I decided to buy the, I'll link it down below if it's still available. It was supposed to be a limited edition, but I thought it was gone in like May, and they still had it at this back to Sephora sale or whatever, but it's their palette, the Sun and Sea kit. So it comes with 4 of their cream eyeshadow sticks in different finishes and 2 lip and cheek gels, as well as like a sharpener for the pencils, which is pretty cool, and a bronzer. And I also purchased a cream highlight from them, which also came in its own little tin. This is the Magnetic Nude Glimmer in 24 Karat Goddess. If you saw my $1,000 for a fantasy cart thing, I'll link it up here and down there. I wanted this in that, and then I did end up buying it during that sale. So I also have another video with stuff that I got in that sale where I try that on. So I'll link that in the card and down below as well. Yeah, I bought a bunch of this stuff. I'll give my final thoughts at the end, but I think I just want to try it on. I've never used any of it before, so like none of the ones in here are open. It also came in this cute little bag. How fun. So I am actually excited about this because I think I will use this. And I think the big tin is nice. I don't think I'll ever use this small tin for like anything, but the big tin is nice because if I ever want to take like a couple of products, it doesn't even have to be Nudestix products, but like just eyeliners, throw them in there. I think that's a good idea. It is kind of a bummer that this doesn't fit in there. It was just separate, but I don't really care either way. So, without further ado, we're going to get into it. I think I'm going to do my eyes first. Delicious. I know I recently said in a video that it was September and it was officially fall, but I've been wearing like fall-esque clothes around my house for the most part, and you can tell by my tank top. But every time I leave my house, it's still like 80 degrees here. So for a minute there, it got down to like the 60s and 70s, and it was really nice. And then I guess it got over being rainy and stopped. Oh, I did just want to say the reason that I bought the kit rather than like individual eye pencils, because I know they were on sale at Ulta semi-recently for the 21 Days of Beauty. I didn't pick anything up there, but I wanted to be able to try all of them, and because it was $25 off if you spent $75, and this was $75, plus it was supposed to be like $150 value or something like that. So I wound up getting all of it for $50, which is a really good deal when you think about it like that. So that's why I ended up buying this. I do think it's kind of annoying. I mean, it's probably just like a product safety thing. I don't like buying things in a kit and then having them come in a bunch of packaging and also be like individually packaged. I think that's a little wasteful. I know that Nudestix tries not to be wasteful, I think is like one of their things. But also, I don't keep track as well as I should of like brands doing ethical versus unethical things. The glaring issues I'm aware of, I think. But if there are more glaring issues, if I use a product and you're like, yo, something's up with that brand, you should let me know. I'm going to swatch these for you so you can see them. And we'll do the eye colors, then lip and cheek, and then the bronzer, and then the highlight. Just so we have everything swatched out. So first, for the matte eye color in Desert Sun. Okay, it's like a nice like peachy sheen. Got it all over the packaging, that's perfect. It's almost my skin color, can you see that? And then we have in La Isla. It's pretty. It's like a nice corally shade. These are very like summery shades, which is fine with me. Then we have a luminous eye color in Côte d'Azur, which I believe is French. I don't speak French, so if that offends you, I truly apologize. And in Sunrise Star. Okay, so that's like a slightly deeper version of that peach one. Like that. See? Nice. And then for the lip and cheeks, we have the Gel Color Lip and Cheek Balm in the shade Babe. It does feel a little different than the eye colors. If you were curious, I was kind of curious. It does feel more gel-like. And then this is same product name in the shade Crave. Ooh, that's pretty. I feel like this one goes better with the rest of the color story, but I feel like this one is one that I would wear more often. On my lips, at least. Maybe I'll do one on my lips and the other one on my cheeks. We'll see. Then, this is the Nudes Matte All Over Face Bronze Color in the shade Beach Babe? Yes, Beach Babe. This one I've already swatched, and you'll have to let me know what you think down below, and I'm excited to try it, I guess. But it looks like pink to me, kind of. Well, it looks a little more neutral on there. In real life, this is like almost a pink. Like a shade that I would use for like a sunburned blush. It also comes with a brush on the end, which I don't know if I'll use. I mean, I'll probably use it today, but I don't know if I'll ever use it after that. I feel like that's what I've heard from people, is that they don't really use the blushes. And finally, we have this highlight. That felt really weird. I don't know why. So this has, obviously, a doe foot applicator. And there it is. That's really pretty. And I feel like this will be really easy to, like, sheen out. This I'm the most excited about, I think. But I'm excited to try all of it. And I don't know how hyped Nudestix is these days, but like 2 years ago, Nudestix was the shiz. Maybe even 1 year ago. I don't really know. But I feel like I always heard so much about them, never tried any of their stuff, and I'm really excited to get to try some. So, let's dive on in. Like I said, I am going to start with my eyes. I'm not priming because I feel like the whole point of this is that it's supposed to be really like simple and easy. I did already conceal and foundation. Conceal and foundation, whatever, yeah. And for the lids, let's start with Sunrise Star. And we're just going to put it all over the lid. I'm going to use the mirror that conveniently comes in this tin. And let's get going. And then I'm going to take the two matte colors, Desert Sun and that more coppery tone one. Desert Sun, I'm going to brush through the crease, just like this, to help blend it out. I don't really use a ton of cream eye pencils, for the record. And then this one, we're just going to pop it on. This is La Isla, and it's just going to go right on the outer corner. I might need to apply more of that shimmer color to help this, or luminous, excuse me, to help this blend better. And then, do people use brushes with this? You'll have to let me know. Let's add a little bit more of that Sunrise Star color, because I feel like the crease kind of took over a little bit. Oh, shite. I just brushed it against this. You see that? What a sad day. Yeah, I don't know if I'm the appropriate person to be just like out and about using cream products, because I've already like kind of destroyed a few of these just by bumping them into things. Okay, yeah, that's nice. I want to use the blue. So I think I'm going to do a blue lower lash line. So I'm going to try to run this in my waterline maybe. Nice. Pretty. Okay. And then I am going to use a brush. And I'm going to smudge this out. This is just a Sonia Kashuk smudge brush. I got this ages ago. Yeah, I think that looks really nice. I'm going to do my face. Yes, so for my face, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do bronzer first in the shade Beach Babe. I'm a little hesitant about this, but we'll just see. Usually I don't cream bronze, I cream contour. So I don't know how this is gonna go, but we'll just blendy blendy. Let me use my mirror and not use the monitor. Okay. It seems to blend away to a nice sheen. Yeah, that blended away nicely. Okay. So I take it back. It's not too pink. I thought this would be too pink for me, but it actually winds up being like an actually really good tone for me. I don't know how this would do if you don't have really fair skin, because I'm pretty pale. I think that looks really nice. I'm gonna do highlight now, and then should I do blush? Let's do blush. For blush, should I do Babe? Which one? Should I do Babe or should I do Crave? Babe or Crave? Maybe I'll do Crave. And we'll just blendy that right out. Okay. These aren't as pigmented. Maybe I'm just over blending. Like maybe, okay. I'm gonna add some more because I like a little bit more blush than this. I think I'm used to using, like, I use a lipstick as cream blush sometimes. So maybe I'm just used to the effect that that gives because that's a lot more pigmented, whereas this is formulated, well, it's formulated to be a lip and cheek product. Let's see. We'll add a few more bits and bobs here. Gosh, my nose is so textured. Well, I don't know what to do about it. Probably get one of those, like, exfoliating masks for it. It's probably time. Okay. Yeah, that added a bit more color to my cheeks. And then on the lips, I'll use the other one. But first, let's do the highlight. I really like this color. I think it's gonna be like super nice. I'll add more if I feel like I need to. For now, this is nice. I'm gonna blend it out. This is technically a Real Technique setting brush, but I usually use it for highlight. So we're just gonna top it over top of some of this, because if there's highlight left in this brush, that might be nice to just set everything. My lighting isn't the best to give you like a bam, it's so blinding view. But it is like, it's a nice subtle sheen, and I feel like there's not a cast when looking straight on, which I appreciate. Now I'm just gonna do a lip. Actually, I'm gonna go off camera, put on mascara, and come back and do a lip. Okay, so I did just go off camera, apply some mascara, and I'm gonna come back for my lip. I'm gonna be using the gel color in the shade Babe. That's a really nice, like, neutrally shade. I might add a little bit of this darker color just to the middle. And that was the one in the shade Crave. The one I used for my blush. I prefer the darker shade. It swatches, like, really dark, but I think it wears pretty naturally. So I do like this. I am going to top it off with a gloss. I'm going to use my Tower 28 clear gloss that I got recently. This is the final look with Nudestix. What do you think? You'll have to let me know down below if you have anything from Nudestix and you like it, or if you've had any trouble with Nudestix. Also, if you're the type of person who buys a lot of Nudestix stuff, do you just have like thousands of these? Because this is my biggest complaint, is the packaging. It's kind of clunky, and I feel like it's unnecessary. Like, you could have just sent me this. I don't know, I feel like there should be an option, like with some high-end brands, they'll have an option to buy their big extravagant like packaging for things, or you can just buy like a refill and it comes in like a tiny little thing. And I don't know, I just feel like Nudestix should have something like that, just so that if you have a bunch of their stuff already, like if I ever buy anything from them again, I might not, because I don't want more of these just sitting around my house. But that being said, I do like that they have a mirror in them, and I do like that it came with like the palette or like the set, because that makes sense to me. I don't think cream eyeshadows in like stick formula are my favorite, but I don't mind the way that they wear. I haven't used them with any powders, and I don't know that I would use it in conjunction with powder. But I think if you're just going for like a really flushed, natural look, this is really great. I actually really enjoy the bronzer a lot more than I thought I would, so that I'm pretty stoked about. I like that it came with a sharpener, just because these are kind of an odd shape, and that way, you know, you can sharpen them. I especially like this one, which I knew I would. I love this as a highlight, and I use liquid highlights a lot more than I use a lot of other cream products. I'm glad that I saw that this went well on the waterline, because that might be a good use for these, is like lower lash line smudging out stuff. But I am interested to see how these wear with like powder eyeshadow as well. So those are my overall thoughts. Is it worth the money? At full price, I would say no. At full price, I would skip most of these products. Maybe if you want a cream bronzer, this is a nice one. But I've also heard really nice things about the Fenty bronzer. I don't know how they compare at full price. But if just for the ease of use of like scrubbing this on. For ease of use, this gets really high marks. Because I don't think you needed a brush. I wanted to see if they would blend out with a brush. But I don't think you needed to use a brush for like any of these. And this one comes with, well, wrong end. Comes with a brush, which I said I was going to use and then didn't use. These feel good on the eyes. I guess we'll see if they crease throughout the day, but for now they're not creasing and it looks pretty nice. It's not patchy. Again, it blended out really well with the fingers. So I just think if you're going on a quick beach vacation and you want to bring a few things to just doll yourself up for like an evening out, I think this is a good brand to go with, but I don't think it's the only brand. And I know not everybody is that into cream products. I am really late to the cream products game, because forever I was like, if I need a cream contour, I have one concealer that's darker than my skin tone that I would use to contour with. And I was always like, if I need a cream blush, I usually match my lips to my cheeks, or I try to get as close as I can. So I would just use the same lipstick that I was going to wear and put it on my fingers and dab it on my cheeks. So that's always been how I've been, and I think that's a fine way to be, and I don't think that anything here has changed my mind to that approach. However, I think these products are nice, and I think if you can get them on sale or at a discount, and if you were interested in getting them, I think it's worth it. This set, if they do more sets like this, I know this one's limited edition, and I don't know if it's still available now, but it was when I bought this at the end of August, / beginning of September. Whenever that Sephora sale was is when I got this. But it's worth it to buy in a set like that, because it is such a good deal if you will use them. So only time will tell how much I'll use these, but for now I'm pretty satisfied with my purchase. That is it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. If you are interested in seeing me test out another brand or another product, let me know in the comments down below. I don't buy every release, obviously, because I'm a full-time student and I don't really have the funds to do that, but I am interested in what you guys want to see. I'm right now exploring buying new indie makeup. So I recently reviewed the Untitled Alva 2 Mini Forest palette and some of their blushes and stuff. So if you want to see that, I'll have that linked in the card and down below. And I have a Makeup Maniacs palette that I recently got that I'm going to do a review for soon. I also recently bought some stuff from Kimchi Beauty. So if you're excited about any of those things, you can go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And if you really want to, you can hit the bell and be notified of every time I post. But if not, I do post every Sunday and Thursday, primarily bookish and beauty content, although occasionally other things. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and thank you so much for watching till the end. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!